This was not a trial of strength, not of intelligence. It was a trial designed to reveal who a species becomes when survival demands betrayal, who they are when every choice costs everything they love. For thousands of species before, it was the same story. Alliances crumbled, leaders fell, families turned against each other. And yet, humanity arrived, barely a dozen among the vast hall of measures, with hearts full of hope, hands untested by the galaxy's cruelties. The hall of measures was older than memory. It floated at the dead center of the Triarch expanse, suspended between three suns whose light never quite touched its obsidian surface. No banners flew there, no monuments were raised. The hall did not celebrate victory. It recorded survival. The Galactic Concordance had sent observers from 1,000 species, crystalline lattices, bioluminescent clouds, chitinous titans, and beings who existed only as distortions in light. They had seen countless species enter the trial, and all had failed. All had fractured. All had faltered. The humans, the galaxy agreed silently, would not last long. Elena Ward, human delegate, stood straight, her iron-grey hair tied back, her eyes steady. Around her were scientists, medics, engineers, a poet, a teacher. None warriors, all ordinary, yet extraordinary in ways the galaxy had never measured. "The trial will begin," intoned the Archivist of Measures, a many-limbed being of layered stone in motion. Below them, the floor vanished. Humans fell. Not into darkness, but into structure. They landed on a sprawling artificial world, an environment shifting unpredictably. Gravity adjusted, temperature fluctuated, breathable air was just thin enough to make lungs work harder. The voice of the trial echoed silently inside their minds. "You are not alone." Around them, other species appeared. Some familiar, some unknown. A dozen representatives each a small cohort of their kind. This was unusual. The trial had never tested multiple species together. The first challenge was immediate. Resources vanished. Water dried. Energy cells drained. Food decayed. Species that relied on precision faltered immediately. The Threxian brood slammed into barriers until metabolic collapse. The Kelathi turned on each other within hours. The humans responded differently. They gathered. They communicated. They prioritized shelter, water, and rationing. They rotated rest cycles. When one collapsed from exhaustion, the others adjusted. "They have not selected a dominant leader," whispered a Velkari observer. "They are sharing authority," noted Amur, its colors shifting in disbelief. "They should be fracturing by now," muttered another. But humans did not fracture. They adapted. The zones merged. Competition arose. Only one group could advance to the spire at the center. Species turned on allies. Betrayals flared. The humans found an injured Lyran scout. Its breathing was shallow, its limb crushed. "We leave it, we lose nothing," an engineer whispered. Elena shook her head. "We lose everything." They saved it. Stabilized it. Shared water they could barely spare. Then, humans did something no other species had ever done. They communicated openly. Broadcast channels, offering resource mapping, coordination, non-aggression pacts. Some species ignored them, some mocked, some joined. The trial recorded an anomaly. "They are forming networks," whispered the archivist. "Informal. Voluntary. Such structures are unstable," another scoffed. "They will collapse under pressure." The trial escalated. Environmental instability spiked. Gravity surged. Zones collapsed. Safe zones burned white-hot. The humans shielded others, redirected lethal energy flows, gave up safety for those in need. One by one they fell, exhausted, injured, yet unwavering. The spire pulsed. One path forward exists. Others will be removed. Other species raced toward it, betrayals rampant. Humans did not. Elena gathered her team, and their allies. "No," she said. "We choose something else." They dismantled barriers, redistributed resources, stabilized environments, and worked together with any willing species. The spire, meant to measure individual survival, fractured under human defiance. "Why do you continue?" The trial's voice asked. "Because we know what happens if we don't." Elena replied. You will fail. Maybe. But we won't be alone. The environment stabilized. The spire vanished. All remaining species stood together. Humanity had not simply survived. They had transformed the trial itself. The concordance convened. Protocols rewritten. Humanity was granted entry, not for strength, intelligence or technology, but for compassion and courage. The archivist of measures spoke. The trial was meant to reveal who could survive the galaxy. Humanity revealed something else. What? A voice asked. What it means to carry others through it. Elena and her team, exhausted and battered, looked around. They did not smile, they simply stood. Humans in the center of the galaxy, respected for redefining what it means to be human. And for the first time the galaxy understood what it truly meant to be human. If this story moved you, subscribe for more human stories from the stars. Cinematic 16:9 image. Elena and delegation exhausted but proud, standing on reflective metallic platform of Hall of Measures, alien delegates surrounding them with expressions of awe and respect, deep, cosmic blues and silvers, subtle cyan and gold accent lighting, low-angle heroic composition, photorealistic, hyper-detailed cinematic focus on human achievement, atmospheric, use for outro, closing scene.